Good morning. Not the most flattering vision of me that you've ever experienced, I'm sure. It is Vlogmas day 16, and no, you are not imagining things. There was no 15. I had a really busy day yesterday, very tough day as well, and I just didn't have a chance to film. I was going to film yesterday evening when I got home. However, my poor sweet son is not very well. He rang me at work late afternoon yesterday with a very upset stomach. Didn't really know what to do, bless him, because he's never ill, so he's never sort of really had to experience anything like that before. So yeah, I cannot remember the last time Isaac was poorly. So yes, he rang me in a bit of a state with himself, bless him. And once I'd sort of gone through everything on the phone with him, my professional head came on. I was sort of fairly happy and said, you know, that he just needed to rest, drink plenty, and I'd see him when I got home. Anyway, yeah, so he's not very well. So that took up yesterday evening, really, sorting him out. One of my concerns was that he potentially could have a temperature, which would have meant the whole family would have to isolate, which the week before Christmas is, you know, not great fun. But fortunately, he hasn't got a temperature. Well, he certainly didn't last night. He's fast asleep at the minute. So yeah, I'm afraid that took precedence last night rather than vlogging, which I'm sure you understand and appreciate. So anyway, as you can see, I'm getting ready for work. I am going to be late into work this morning because I do need to go to the chemist to pick Isaac some medication up that he needs before I go into work, and they don't open while 9 o'clock, and I should be over in our base by 9 o'clock, so I need to sort that out. I've got my morning coffee, and I didn't get any further embroidery done last night or sewing related activities whatsoever. No flags, no anything. I was tired. I was late home anyway. I think it was about 7 o'clock before I got in last night, and I essentially, once I'd got Isaac sorted, had my tea, just wanted to collapse on the sofa. So yeah, that sort of just went. So I hope you forgive me, but hopefully today will be a little better. Yes, so work is very stressful at the moment. You know, lots of things aren't working very well. We have got a couple more people on board from a team perspective, but one of those is not very happy. So we've got obviously everything that goes along with that, and it's difficult. It's a difficult time. So we just have to see how that goes. So I need to get ready. My hair is like the wild woman of Borneo, so which it always is, no matter whether it's short, long, or whatever. This is how it is when I get up in the morning. The sky is beautiful outside. I need to show you. Look at that beautiful pink sky. It's absolutely stunning. Unfortunately, it's probably a bit of a warning, because there's the old saying, isn't there? Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Red sky in the morning, shepherd's house on fire or something. So it's usually a precursor to a bad weather day. Right, so I'm going to have to, that was me doing my makeup very, very quickly. I am now going to have to try and sort my hair out because I haven't had time to wash it. We slept in this morning, which has meant no shower for me, which is really annoying, but hey ho, it is what it is, isn't it? I was a little bit on tenterhooks last night because, well, apart from the fact that with Isaac being unwell, and obviously we've still got to see how that pans out. If he does spike a temperature, then that is going to have a knock-on effect on what we do. You know, we will have to isolate, obviously. But the other issue was that, I think I mentioned a few days ago, that infections in the UK are rising again. Particularly in the south of the country. I think up here we're actually quite stable at the minute, and actually where I live in our little sort of locality, it's been steady for weeks and weeks now. There's been nothing really, but there were rumblings yesterday that our restrictions in the UK were being relaxed for 5 days over Christmas to allow families, 3 families, to get together and have some kind of Christmas enjoyment. But there were rumblings yesterday with how infections were rising, that those restrictions might be toughened up or even cancelled altogether. So that was, yeah, a little bit worrying, I guess. You know, I understand it, but it's still worrying. And anyway, I think I've got up to the news this morning. I'm a big sort of like, I really shouldn't, to be honest, because sometimes it just, you know, gets me even more stressed. But I did read the news this morning, and apparently there's no plans to cancel Christmas at the moment, so we'll just see. We'll see how that goes. So that's some good news anyway. Our Christmas is sort of hanging in the balance at the minute because Isaac's unwell. As I say, he is never ever unwell. He's a child that's always been well. He's been admitted to hospital once when he was a tiny baby with breathing difficulties, but apart from that, he's never even been to A&E. Touch wood. He's never needed to go. Maybe some of that is because with him having a experienced nurse as a mother, I can usually manage most things without needing medical advice anyway, so that might have some bearing on it. But even just with general, you know, childhood illnesses and viruses that we all have, he doesn't suffer from them. He doesn't get colds, he doesn't get coughs, doesn't get sore throats. He's never had them. So when he's unwell, you know, it's a real shock, I guess, because it's just not him. Anyway, oh, my hair feels awful this morning. It really needs washing, and I hate straightening it, but I'm having to because I can't go to work looking like this, obviously. I'm probably going to have to put some dry shampoo on it. I wanted to say a massive, massive thank you for all your advice on the embroidery that I was doing for Bronte on the jersey the night before last. You know, this is what I absolutely love about doing this, is that you guys are just amazing. You're absolutely amazing. I mean, so many of you have got so much experience and knowledge to share, and you readily share that in the comments, and it's just been fabulous. I've been reading through all the comments where people have given advice on different stabilizers and how to hoop the fabric and the density of the embroidery that I chose, and I've read every single one, and I'm absolutely thrilled that you're all prepared to share that knowledge. It's just amazing. So thank you so much. Obviously I am definitely going to have another go at it. I don't think I'm going to have a chance to do this now before Christmas, because many of you have mentioned about getting a sticky back stabilizer and that's better for knits. So obviously I am going to have to get that, and you know, we're now what, so 9 days before Christmas. So, and with the postal services in the UK as they are at the minute, I'm not sure even if I ordered some that it would come this side of Christmas anyway. And even if it did, it might even be like a couple of days before, which is going to, you know, it's just not gonna, I'm not gonna have time at that point to be setting up embroidery and doing that. I'm gonna be too busy preparing for Christmas Day. So yeah, but I just wanted to say a huge thank you. Keep sharing that knowledge because it's great, and that's what this community is all about. And yeah, I'm just so grateful that you're prepared to do that and leave me those fabulous comments. So thank you so much. I am going to read them in more depth, and I'm going to make some notes as well so that I've got that to refer back to. So yes, please keep sharing because it's great, and it's what we're all about, isn't it? Right, I need to get dressed, and I need to give my co-star a ring. The other lead, who like me call her my co-star or my partner in crime, so I need to give her a ring and let her know that I'm going to be a bit late in because the chemist doesn't open while 9, which is a bit unfortunate. I wish they opened a little bit earlier, but they don't open while 9, so that's that. And I do need to get this medication for Isaac before I head off to work. So hopefully I will see you a bit later, maybe tonight, maybe before. Hello. So yes, it's much later than when I last spoke to you. Let me put you down. You will notice it's dark outside, and it's Wednesday evening. Yes, so it's evening, and let me put the light on. That's better. So I'm up in my sewing room, and I'm home from work, and it's not been a bad day today, considering earlier in the week I was rather stressed. I'm not today. I'm actually okay. It's been a better day. We've had better staffing. yeah, so it's fine. So Isaac is doing okay. He is feeling a bit better today. He's eating today, which is good. You might hear him in the background because he's talking to he is talking to one of his friends, playing some game on his computer or something. So I am not going to reattempt the embroidery that I was doing the other night, but I am going to do another one of those Christmas trees. That's the word I was looking for. So I'm going to do a Christmas tree because I haven't done any of those for a few days. Just bear with me just 1 second. I'm back. Sorry, I just needed to have a quick word with my son about the volume of his vocal cords. I am going to sort out, you know, I can't wait to sort this room out. I mean, look at it all behind me. It's just, if you could see, I wouldn't let you see it actually because it's just such a mess, but if you could see just how ridiculously untidy and cramped things are in here. Yeah, but you know, you see all these pictures. I don't know if it's just me, but you see all these pictures of people's sewing spaces and they all look absolutely pristine and clean and tidy, but they're workspaces, aren't they? And you know, if I think the only time they look like that is when you don't use them. So, but anyway, I need to find my hoop first. I'm back. Found my small hoop and I've hooped up my fabric, and I've just got a feeling by the time I get these flags done, you know, Christmas is going to be over, isn't it? But at least it'll be done for next year. Right then, let's get this in place. I actually didn't think I was going to end up filming anything tonight because I just feel really tired. I think it's just been quite a stressful week. Right, I'm trying to choose. Yes, that's quite nice. We'll have that one. Let me show you which one I've chosen. So we're going to go for that lovely Christmas tree there. So let's just put this into stitch mode. There we go. And we need to start with, it's going to do the blue bit first. So I'm just going to make this a bit bigger. Okay. I've got green in the top there, so I think what I might do actually is, because we're going for sort of greens and golds, I think I'm going to change it to, because it's going to do the swirly bit, I think I'm going to change that to gold and then we'll leave the green as green. Right, that's better. I'll put you down. So we'll change this. I've got loads of vlogs to catch up on. I've still got Judy's to catch up on because I think she was having issues with uploading a couple of days ago. I've got Sian's to watch. I've been missing Taylor S Studios as well. She was vlogging, doing Vlogmas for the first part of December, but seems to have stopped. She's not uploaded for a few days, which is a shame. Maybe she's just got a lot on. I really like her video. She doesn't film a lot, but I do really like them. I've watched a few of Anna's as well, who is You Got Me in Stitches. I'm trying to think which other ones I've been watching. Off the top of my head, I can't remember, which is not good, is it? So, right, tomorrow I am working from home. Fingers crossed I don't get called in this time, like I did the week before I was on leave. I'm hoping to go for a run at some point. I know I've got a couple of meetings in the morning. I'm really having difficulty threading this needle because I've not brought my glasses upstairs. Friday I have a locum shift. It's my last locum shift before the new year. Right, we're ready to go. Let's just... There we go. Right, now it's stopped, I can talk to you again. Friday I'm doing the locum shift and then I've got the weekend off, which is cool. I finish work next Tuesday afternoon. I'm taking some time owing because I have a lot of time owing to take. Then I finish for a week, another week, so that's exciting. Right, I have just done the gold bit and we're going to change to the green. Doesn't that look good? So we'll just change the gold thread to green. Hopefully, fingers crossed, off we go. Right, it's done. It was a little bit of a faff, I'll be honest, because if you look at this side, you can see all these threads that are just not cutting, and even though I've got my cut jump stitches selection as on, it's not always cutting them, so I've just had to trim a load of these little stitches. There's probably the odd little bit like there that I still need to trim. I'm certainly not going to do that one-handed, am I? But I'm pleased with it. It looks nice. So I'm going to do another one, and then that will be it for tonight, I think. Look, little leaping reindeer. Now, the actual design is 2 reindeer together, but because I want to do these in flags, I just think that the 2 together, my template's not going to be big enough, so I think I'm just going to do the one, and then I'll do the other one on another hooped piece of fabric. So I'm just going to go get that together now. And there's my other leaping reindeer. I really like that. Right, I think I am done for tonight. I am so tired, and I am going to unhoop this little reindeer. It probably could have done with being a bit bigger, to be fair. But I think at each end of the bunting, the little reindeers and the Christmas trees and the big Christmas tree in the middle will probably look nice, hopefully. So fingers crossed, over the next couple of days I can get the flags actually cut out and sewn together and the bias binding applied, and then it'll be done and it can go up somewhere in my house. Finally ready for Christmas. Right, I am gonna say goodnight to you all. I am sorry it's probably been a little bit monotonous, this vlog, I think. That's my life when it's a work day, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go put my feet up. I think I'm gonna pick my knitting up and just do a few rows on that, because I've got that going again, and just chill. So I hope you all had a really good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.